Okay, what's going on at GRDA, Doc?
Well, you know, I was surprised that Kevin Easley resigned as CEO of GRDA, and I know Kevin's been pretty political in the past. Of course, I never served in the legislature with him. I didn't know him as a politician, only as the CEO of GRDA. He took a little heat over a recent pay raise, but I'll be surprised if they can get a replacement for what they were paying him. One of the things that concerns me is, you may have read in the newspaper where the governor said she definitely wanted to be involved in picking his replacement. And I really hate to hear that. I really think it should be a non-political appointment. You know, in an ideal world, I think that the GRDA should hire a national search firm to select several candidates for their board to choose from, with maybe the governor having final approval. I think it's critical that we get someone that not only is a good manager of an electric company, but also is lake friendly and aware of the importance of this lake. You know, this lake and GRDA in general, and I don't think a lot of my colleagues in the legislature realize it, and I hope that the governor realizes it, and part of my job will be to continue to stress to her the importance of GRDA. When you look at the electricity sales, not only to REC here locally, Pryor Industrial Park, but many small communities throughout Oklahoma that resell that electricity and use it to finance their city operations. Right. Plus the tourism and business that brings to the lake area. I like to tell people that GRDA in Grand Lake, with its GRDA's 400 employees, is really the largest economic engine between Tulsa and St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right.
And I think that's something that we need to stress. The governor needs to be well aware of and try to keep politics out of GRDA and who's running it. Let's get the best person for the job. You know, I was sitting out here on this dock this morning, and a couple of fishermen came by in their boat, and I was conversing with them. They told me there's a 500 boat tournament going on right now. These guys, one of them was from Pawnee, the other one was from the Bartlesville area. They're staying in a hotel here, eating at our restaurants. Right. Last night coming through town, I noticed every hotel had a no vacancy sign. Mm-hmm. You know, this lake is an economic engine.
Mm-hmm. I think Tad at the GLA is working on a national fishing contest that he's trying to lure to Grand Lake.
Yes, Tad's doing a good job as head of GLA, and another thing he's doing that I've strived to do since I've been in the legislature, he's working to make sure all of the legislators are aware of just what we were talking about, the economic engine that Grand Lake is. You know, just like many legislators, myself including, living this far from the Capitol, I'd only been to the Capitol once before I was elected. By the same token, many legislators have never been to Grand Lake, and that's hard to realize for those of us that live here full time. And so they have no concept of what's going on here. And Tad is making a conscious effort to get them up here. He's going to have a legislative golf tournament. Yeah. Those that don't golf can go fishing, tour Harbor Village. Right. It'll be good to get them up here and make everyone
we probably sell 2 or 3 homes to these folks on that weekend too, huh?
Well, you know, a lot of people come to Grand Lake to visit a friend or spend a weekend, and they like it so well they buy a weekend place, and then the next thing you know, they retire and move here full time.
That's right.